invite all distinguished guests and all guests to be seated. That was a cultural performance called Bertandang to welcome our guests of honor and all distinguished guests, depicting the spirit of unity and harmony in Sarawak through culture and arts. Thank you to the cultural troupe calling themselves Anak Patong Kertas. A very good morning, warmest greetings, salam Sarawakku sayang. The Right Honourable Datuk Patinggi Tan Sri Dr. Abang Haji Abdul Rahman Zohari bin Tun Datuk Abang Haji Openg, Chief Minister of Sarawak, Honourable Datuk Amar Haji Awang Tengah Ali Hassan, Deputy Chief Minister, Minister of International Trade and Investment, Second Minister for Natural Environment and Rural Development Sarawak, His Excellency Pascal Gregoire, Ambassador of Belgium to Malaysia, His Excellency Art Jacobi, Ambassador of the Netherlands to Malaysia, the Honourable Dato' Abdullah bin Haji Saidul, Assistant Minister for Corporate Affairs, Information and UKAS. Yang berbahagia Dato' Abang Haji Abdul Karim bin Tun Dato' Abang Haji Openg, President of Sarawak Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Ms. Wendy Ernest Sadan, Organizing Chairlady of the luncheon. Distinguished guests, sponsors, ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome everyone to the Sarawak Entrepreneur of the Year 2021 Awards Luncheon. And indeed, we are blessed to have the presence of the Right Honourable Chief Minister to grace this function this morning. These awards was also known as EOYS, is organized by the Ministry of International Trade and Investment in association with the Sarawak Chamber of Commerce and Industry, SCCI, and Ernst & Young. The prestigious awards program that is held annually honors and acknowledges exceptional entrepreneurial talent and leadership, and among others, aims to encourage the growth of small and medium-scale industries in Sarawak. Distinguished guests, for the welcoming remarks, let us all invite Ms. Wendy Ernest Sadan, the organizing chairlady, to address us with her welcoming speech. Ms. Wendy Ernest, please.
Good morning and welcome to the Right Honourable Datuk Patinggi Tan Sri Dr. Abang Haji Abdurrahman Johari bin Tun Abang Haji Openg, the Minister of Sarawak, the Honourable Datuk Amar Awang Tengah bin Ali Hassan, Deputy Chief Minister, Minister of International Trade and Investment, Second Minister of Natural Resources and Urban Development, Honourable Mr. Pascal Gregoire, Belgian Ambassador to Malaysia, Honourable Mr. Art Jacobi, Netherlands Ambassador to Malaysia, YB Dato' Abdullah Haji Saido, Assistant Minister of Corporate Affairs, Information and UKAS, the Honourable Assistant Ministers, Yang berbahagia Dato' Abang Haji Abdul Karim bin Dun Abang Haji Openg, the President of Sarawak Chamber of Commerce and Industry, distinguished guests, sponsors, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the CCI 2021 Awards Luncheon Organizing Committee, I would like to thank you for your kind and generous support for this award event. It is an honor to have our beloved Chief Minister, His Right Honourable Yang Amat Berhormat Datuk Patinggi Tan Sri Dr. Abang Haji Abdurrahman Johari bin Tun Abang Haji Openg, as our guest of honor. Thank you so much for taking your time out from a busy schedule to join us this morning. I also wish to take this opportunity to express my sincere gratitude to His Honourable Dato' Amar Haji Awang Tengah Ali Hassan, our Deputy Chief Minister of Sarawak, for his presence, as well as for his Ministry of International Trade and Investment's annual grant for SCCI's activities. Despite a challenging economic environment, many individuals and corporations have responded positively to our table sales as well as advertisement in our souvenir magazine. We are deeply touched by the enthusiastic response and would like to sincerely thank them for their contributions. The State Entrepreneur of the Year Awards program continues to be a key feature of SCCI's calendar. The 2021 recipients will join a list of distinguished Sarawak-born entrepreneurs and corporate leaders who have achieved great success in their respective industries. As we celebrate their achievements, I hope you will be inspired by their success stories. This event would not have been possible without my working committee members. Therefore, please allow me to acknowledge their great effort that they have put in. I would also like to say a special thanks to our gorgeous former SCCI committee member and former Sarawak Entrepreneur of the Year Chairlady, Ms. Rita Liu. Where are you? Can you stand up? Thank you, Ms. Rita Liu, for your countless contributions. So on behalf of SCCI, thank you, Rita. Wishing you the best for every step in your journey, and we miss you with your wits and laughter. Lastly but not least, I would like to thank our media partners for covering this luncheon and the other SCCI's event that were held in 2021. And of course, my sincere gratitude to all of you, ladies and gentlemen, who are here with us. I hope this luncheon will be a memorable one for you. Thank you.
Thank you very much to Ms. Wendy Ernest, the organizing chairlady for the luncheon today. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, our program this morning continues, and we are pleased to call upon Yang Berbahagia Dato' Abang Haji Abdul Karim bin Tun Dato' Abang Haji Openg, President of Sarawak Chamber of Commerce and Industry SCCI, to deliver his speech. With great honor, Yang Berbahagia Dato', please.
Yang amat berhormat Adinda Datuk Petinggi Tan Sri Dr. Abang Haji Abdul Rahman Zohari, Tun Abang Haji Openg, Chief Minister of Sarawak, the Honorable Datuk Amal Awang Tengah bin Ali Hassan, Deputy Chief Minister, Minister of International Trade, Industry and Investment, Second Minister of Natural Resources and Urban Development, His Excellency Mr. Pascal Garrigua, Belgium Ambassador to Malaysia, His Excellency Mr. Art Jacobi, Netherlands Ambassador to Malaysia, the Honorable Minister and Assistant Ministers, Ms. Wendy Ernest Sadan, Organizing Chairlady and EOY 2031 Award Luncheon Chairlady, distinguished guests, sponsors, ladies and gentlemen. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, Assalamualaikum, and a very good morning. Before I proceed, I would like to seek special permission from the Chief Minister to take off my mask. I hope you don't mind, but I think my request will be granted. A request from an elder brother cannot be ejected. So on behalf of the Sarawak Chamber of Commerce and Industry, it gives me great pleasure and honor to welcome first and foremost our guest of honor, Yang Amat Muhammad, Adinda Datuk Petinggi Abang Haji Abdul Rahman Zohari, Tun Abang Haji Openg, Chief Minister of Sarawak, His Excellency Mr. Pascal Grigua, the Belgian Ambassador to Malaysia, and His Excellency Mr. Art Jacobi, the Netherlands Ambassador to Malaysia, and local dignitaries and distinguished guests to the SCCI Entrepreneur of the Year Sarawak EOYS 2021 Awards launcher. Allow me, on behalf of SCCI, to also convey our heartiest congratulations to YAB on your reappointment as Chief Minister of Sarawak, having led GPS to a resounding victory at the 12th Sarawak state election. The same goes towards the appointment of your new cabinet. We wish the Sarawak government every success in implementing its manifesto and bring about a rapid development towards a developed Sarawak by the year 2030, inshallah. Today, we gather once again to acknowledge and celebrate these exceptional entrepreneurs in our midst. The year 2021 marks the 16th installment of the EOYS Awards, and we are fortunate to have witnessed the journey of our 60 successful entrepreneurs from all over Sarawak who had been given this recognition. Ladies and gentlemen, the past 2 years have been difficult for most of us. The pandemic has caused a lot of anxiety and uncertainty on our businesses, and our usual activities have been greatly curtailed by this health crisis. Although COVID-19 was well contained in Sarawak, our economy too was sharply affected by the pandemic. It is amidst this challenging backdrop that these entrepreneurs have had to build resilience to respond to uncertainties, to survive, and to strive. It is also against this current challenging economic climate that Sarawak recognizes the importance to accelerate the development agenda while narrowing the development gap. This is to ensure no one is left behind as we move towards a developed status by 2030. Today, we give recognition to our award recipients as the best in the class, the prime movers that drive the state path and economic growth, and we are here to recognize and celebrate their success, ingenuity, ideas, resourcefulness, commitment, and hard work which have built their businesses and contributed to the growth of the Sarawak economy. On behalf of SCCI, I congratulate each and every one of our 6 recipients. I wish to also extend my utmost thanks and appreciation to the Sarawak government under the Ministry of International Trade, Investment, Industry, and also our partner Ernst & Young for supporting this award program all through the years. My thanks also goes to Dr. Gregory He Su Cheng of Delta Lessing in particular for his personal contribution towards this event. And to the Benchmark Health Sdn Bhd, thank you for your sponsorship in kind. Lastly, not forgetting to our new officer in charge for this year, Ms. Wendy Ernest, and her dedicated team of working committee in making this event a success. In SCCI, we say, united, we prosper. Terima kasih.
Thank you very much to Yang Berbahagia Dato' Abang Haji Abdul Karim. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, once again, we call upon Ms. Wendy Ernest to invite with great pleasure and honor the Honorable Dato' Amar Haji Awang Tengah Ali Hassan, Deputy Chief Minister, Minister for International Trade and Investment, and Second Minister for Natural Environment and Rural Development to address us with his speech.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. And very good morning to all of you. Yang amat berhormat Datuk Petinggi Tan Sri Dr. Abang Haji Abdul Rahman Zohari, Tun Datuk Abang Haji Oping, Chief Minister of Sarawak, His Excellency Mr. Vasco, Belgium Ambassador to Malaysia, His Excellency Mr. Art Jacobi, Netherlands Ambassador to Malaysia, Yang Berbahagia Dato' Abang Haji Abdul Karim bin Tun Abang Haji Oping, President of Sarawak Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Ms. Mandy, Organizing Chair Lady for 2021 awards. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, first of all, I would like to congratulate Sarawak Chamber of Commerce and Industry for successfully organizing the Sarawak State Entrepreneur Awards 2021 presentation ceremony today in compliance with the SOP set by the authorities. I would like to take this opportunity to thank the business communities and the Rakyat of Sarawak for their strong support in the recent state election, where GPS won 76 out of 82 seats. This is a very clear manifestation and the confidence of the people of Sarawak on the leadership of the Right Honorable, the Chief Minister, Dato' Petinggi Tan Sri Abang Haji Abdul Rahman Zohari bin Tun Dato' Abang Haji Oping, our Chief Minister. With the resounding mandate, the GPS government stands resolute to move forward with the development of Sarawak to achieve a high-income economy where economic prosperity, social inclusivity, and environmental sustainability are enjoyed by all. I hope the business communities and the Rakyat of Sarawak will continue to give their solid support to GPS in the next parliamentary election so that we can have bigger voice in the parliament and bigger bargaining power to negotiate and protect our rights under the MA63 agenda. Ladies and gentlemen, I also wish to commend the business chambers, business communities at large, and everyone involved for working together with the government on the vaccination program, Pusat Pemberian Vaksin Industry, that enables Sarawak to achieve a very high vaccination rate within a short period of time, despite the logistic challenges. This goes to show that when we are united and focus our energy and resources on the same objective, we can achieve wonders. Ladies and gentlemen, today is a very special event where we gather all the captains of industry together for the Entrepreneurs of the Year Awards. This award program is a collaboration between my ministry, SCCI, and EY since 2004, which recognizes the accomplishments of local entrepreneurs in various fields, not just entrepreneurial excellence, but also corporate social responsibilities. I would like to thank SCCI and EY for being our valued partners to promote greater entrepreneurship in Sarawak. And I hope SCCI will continue to play the important role as the bridge between the private sector and the government. The government values the contributions of the business communities, where the majority of our entrepreneurs are SMEs. The federal and state government understand and empathize with the Rakyat on their hardships during this challenging time caused by COVID-19 pandemic. As such, numerous initiatives and strategies have been implemented to ensure the welfare of the Rakyat and the business communities are being taken care of. I hope the various COVID-19 financial assistances totaling RM 284.5 billion provided by the federal government and RM 5.6 billion under Sarawak government's Bantuan Khas Sarawak Kusayang 1.0 to 8.0 have benefited the Rakyat and the business communities during this challenging time. At the same time, we also plan ahead together with all the business chambers for the recovery of economy under the Fourth COVID Development Strategy 2030, in short PCDS 2030. Despite the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic, Sarawak was still able to attract RM 15.7 billion in the manufacturing sector in the year 2020. These are realized investment. They are already on the ground. And this makes Sarawak one of the highest, the top investment destination in Malaysia. Even during this challenging time, 4 existing multinational corporations in Samajaya continue to expand their business operation, valued at RM 6.3 billion, while another multinational corporation in Samalaju in Bintulu invested an additional of RM 1.3 billion for its business expansion. Their decision to continue expanding their businesses in Sarawak, especially during this pandemic, clearly reflect their strong confidence in our state leadership, in the way we manage the pandemic, and the way we manage the economy. At the same time, we continue to engage with potential foreign investors through video conferencing for large-scale green hydrogen fuel production, petrochemicals, chemicals, and energy-intensive industries from Australia, China, and South Korea. I'm very happy that my ministry is able to nurture and support the State Entrepreneur of the Year Award since its inception in 2004, and to date we have recognized the achievements of 66 successful entrepreneurs who have excelled in their businesses, including 6 new recipients today. Ladies and gentlemen, your achievements will surely inspire the new generations of Sarawak entrepreneurs to strive for excellence and venture beyond traditional business model and markets. Ladies and gentlemen, before I conclude, I would like to wish the Chinese community a happy and prosperous Chinese New Year. May the year of Water Tiger bring you joy, prosperity, good health, and success. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much indeed to the Honorable Dato' Amar Haji Awang Tengah Ali Hassan. Most distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, SCCI is definitely a household name among business communities, not only in Sarawak. And to provide us with more insights into the chamber, we are pleased to share SCCI's corporate video for your viewing pleasure.
Sarawak Chamber of Commerce and Industry, SCCI, is the most prestigious business chamber in the Malaysian state of Sarawak. Established in 1951, the premier chamber has grown over the years, with regional branches in Sibu, Bintulu, and Miri, serving members throughout Sarawak. Representing business sectors in resource-rich Sarawak, ranging from large corporations in the oil and gas industries, plantation sectors, innovative startups, manufacturing to small and medium-sized enterprises, all members can look forward to growing their business network with SCCI through trade events and regional exhibitions, meetings with overseas trade representatives, delegates, and diplomats. SCCI aims to provide valuable networking and expansion opportunities. SCCI is the voice of Sarawak businesses, advocating the business community's interests locally and regionally. Bridging between the Sarawak's business community and the government, SCCI has representations in various government agencies and holds meaningful consultations with stakeholders, especially on the formation of new government policies. SCCI is also a founding member of the Sarawak Business Federation, an umbrella body representing key organizations and industries to promote business activities in Sarawak. The Chamber is affiliated to other business associations and councils nationally and internationally. To inspire entrepreneurship, SCCI has collaborated with the Sarawak State Government and Ernst & Young on the Sarawak State Entrepreneur of the Year Awards since 2004. This annual award has seen the recognition of over 50 entrepreneurs throughout Sarawak. All award winners have shown exemplary leadership in their business integrity, with proven track records in social responsibility and economic impact to the community and state.
To ensure competitiveness of Sarawak businesses in the long term, SCCI will continue to inspire its members to achieve greater heights in this evolving world in line with the latest development trend. Because in SCCI, we believe that united we prosper.
Ladies and gentlemen, SCCI summarized and presented in their corporate video. Most distinguished guests, we proceed with the program this morning. And once again, we call upon Ms. Wendy Ernest to invite, with the greatest honor and pleasure, the Right Honourable Datuk Patinggi Tan Sri Dr. Abang Haji Abdul Rahman Zohari bin Tun Datuk Abang Haji Openg, Chief Minister of Sarawak, for the Guest of Honours speech. With the greatest honor and pleasure, the Right Honourable Chief Minister, please.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good morning. The Honorable Dato' Amar Awang Tengah bin Ali Hassan, Deputy Chief Minister of Sarawak, who is also the Minister of International Trade, Industry and Investment. His Excellency Mr. Pascal, Belgium Ambassador to Malaysia, and His Excellency Mr. Art Jacobi, Netherlands Ambassador to Malaysia. Yang berbahagia Datuk Abang Karim, President of Sarawak Chamber of Commerce and Industry, together with the organizing Chair Lady, Ms. Wendy Ernest Sadan, my honorable colleagues, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, it is my pleasure to be here today, and I would like to congratulate the members of Sarawak Chamber of Commerce and Industry for your awards luncheon today. I would like to express my appreciation to the Chamber for inviting me today, at the same time to give me the honor to share with you the direction of our economy, particularly after the state government has a very strong mandate from the people of Sarawak. Having won 76 seats out of 82. Indeed, it is an acknowledgement on the part of the people and their confidence in the state government to steer its policies towards a high income and developed state by the year 2030. It is a Sarawak team spirit that enables us to steer together. And indeed, as a leader of the state government, I would like to express my appreciation to the people of Sarawak for your confidence in GPS to fight for Sarawak and to build Sarawak as a very strong state within Malaysia. Ladies and gentlemen, the state government maintains its commitment to creating an ideal climate for investment through business-friendly policies and initiatives to show up the confidence of local and foreign investors. In the 2022 budget, the state government will pursue a three-pronged strategy. That is, one, we continue to diversify its economy with special focus on modernization of agriculture. When you talk about agriculture, you talk about food security. Strengthening infrastructure, including our roads, bridges, as well as power and water supply. Advancing tourism and accelerating human capital development. Number two, we will accelerate the Rural Transformation Initiative with the implementation of various major infrastructure works, as I mentioned, such as road and bridges, public amenities and facilities that will help to spur economic growth and stimulate demand. And three, we will continue to enhance our state revenue through revenue re-engineering so that the state government could have the fiscal flexibility in managing its financial resources and in strategizing its development agenda. This will enable state to implement the various projects throughout the state expeditiously, at the same time building ample reserve to weather any eventualities. This includes our intention to establish Sarawak Wealth Sovereign Fund. Hopefully, that will strengthen our financial position for the future. Ladies and gentlemen, these strategies are critical in meeting our objectives to accelerate the development in the state to ensure balanced development between the urban and rural areas. The state will vigorously intensify the implementation of high impact and people-centric projects in line with its development agenda and also our inclusivity policy. More areas will be opened up for productive economic activities that will provide greater job and business opportunities, which will eventually uplift and enhance the well-being of the rakyat, especially the rural community. The implementation of the Sarawak digital economy initiatives will also be continued to leapfrog the state economy, focuses on precision agriculture, that is what we call modern agriculture, Industry 4.0, tourism, e-commerce, smart city, and digital government. Actually, these are now in place and in the process. While we have introduced many initiatives to spearhead the new direction for the economy, the private sector must also be fully engaged in driving the growth of the Sarawak economy. The key to realizing Sarawak as a developed economy by 2030 is the involvement of Sarawak businesses in investing in projects in Sarawak, as well as to enhance capacity building, including human resource. The GPS government will step up our efforts in promoting entrepreneurship and investment among Sarawakians who are keen to develop and implement this project. In the same vein, I think the Chamber plays a pivotal role in coordinating the relationship between the business community and the state government as we work together in making Sarawak a developed state by 2030. Ladies and gentlemen, on many occasions I have spoken at length on the importance of developing our information and communication technology infrastructure in order to bring us on par with more developed economies and attract investment in new fields such as cloud computing, data farming, artificial intelligence, robotics, and Internet of Things. This is a momentous challenge that requires a strong political will and strategic foresight. While the state government commits to setting up a world-class ICT infrastructure, a vibrant digital economy requires active participation of the local business community by utilizing the infrastructure to add value to their businesses. Indeed, politicians and government servants can at best provide the direction. We provide the direction and the framework for the economy, but it is the private sector that must do all the hard work of getting things moving. It's just like the engine. We are the driver, we need the engine to move the vehicle. Otherwise, the vehicle will be stagnant. At the heart of the digital economy is the creation of a vibrant entrepreneurial ecosystem that supports entrepreneurs and SMEs. But sometimes people are asking what are the essential components of an entrepreneurial ecosystem. To my mind, there are hundreds of specific elements that make up a vibrant ecosystem, which, for convenience, can be grouped into 6 general domains. These are: 1, a conducive culture. We must have that culture to drive ourselves and to compete. Number 2, enabling policies and leadership. Number 3, availability of appropriate finance. Number 4, quality human capital. Number 5, venture-friendly markets for products. And number 6, a range of institutional and infrastructural supports. Ladies and gentlemen, toward this end, I have formed a cabinet which is business friendly. Dato' Amau Ang Tanah, my Deputy Chief Minister, is also in charge of the Ministry of International Trade and Industry, as well as investment. There is a special portfolio called investment. We want to make people to invest in Sarawak easily, easy access. And therefore, we are going to establish a separate entity, a body called Invest Sarawak under Dato' Amar Orten. It is a one-stop center where all the prerequisite requirements will be coordinated by this particular entity. And then that will make people easy to come. The allocation of land, the power, water supply, all these are being coordinated under one body called Invest Sarawak. It is for you, not for GPS, but rather for you, so that you can do your business and make money. And we want to share with you, we would like our businesses to be export-oriented. We are only 2.8 million people, very small market. But you must take your position in the marketplace regionally, if not international global market. Of course, if you are successful, the state government, jangan ambil sikit saja sales tax for us to get revenue for Sarawak. Ladies and gentlemen, the other area which is very new is hydrogen economy. We are giving emphasis on the production of hydrogen, and our economy must be environmentally friendly. We have one portfolio called Energy and Environmental Sustainability. We are consistent with the world trend. We have to balance the demand of environment as well as the demand for our economy to move forward. So our land use policy as well as forestation, including the replanting of forests, and also the idea of carbon trading will be included in our future economic strategy. With that, there are ample opportunities for the business sector, but then the business sector must be proactive and then must be consistent with the current technology and development worldwide. Ladies and gentlemen, with that, once again, I would like to take this opportunity to congratulate the recipients of the 2021 State Entrepreneur of the Year Award. Of course, their achievements will inspire the new generation of Sarawakian entrepreneurs to venture beyond conventional business models and markets. With that, once again, thank you very much for your invitation and heartiest congratulations to the EOYS 2021 Awards Luncheon Organizing Team for your splendid job. And also I take this opportunity to wish you Kong Hei Fachai. Thank you very much.
Our most sincere thanks to the Right Honourable Chief Minister. Most distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, our next item on the program is the announcement of the Sarawak Entrepreneur of the Year Awards for 2021, followed by the presentation of videos featuring the recipients. And to announce the recipients' names, we have great pleasure in inviting on stage Yang Berbahagia Datuk Dr. Philip Ting, Deputy President of SCCI, to introduce the award.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Yang Amat Berhormat Ketua Menteri Sarawak, Ministers, Tan Sri, Dato, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. What a speech. Thank you so much, Yang Amat Berhormat. That was extremely encouraging and a wonderful speech to present your vision for Sarawak until the year 2030. Can I just add that the business community in Sarawak will be wholeheartedly and 100% behind you and your cabinet to make your vision a success and to bring Sarawak to greater heights by the year 2030. We will be the engine that you want us to be. Thank you. I couldn't help note the vision you have laid out, which will mean that we are looking towards Sarawak as a developed and high-income society by the year 2030, which is only 8 years from now. And for many of the people in this audience, what it basically means is that it will encompass the tripling of our household income from 2020 to 2030, from just over 5,000 ringgit a month to 15,000 ringgit a month, number one. Secondly, to improve the Gini coefficient in the state. There is a very big gap between household income in the cities and the rural areas, and I thank you. I think that is a very, very socially responsible thing to do, and it's the right thing to do for Sarawak, and your vision is highly applauded. The third element of your vision is to make sure that we have a very environmentally friendly way of achieving our vision until that time. Thank you so much. And we, as I say, the private sector is going to be right behind you. We will do our very, very best in whatever way we can to help the state achieve their goal. Thank you, Chief Minister. Well, now back to the reason why I'm really, really on stage. It is a great pleasure for me, for the 16th year in a row, to introduce this award, which was organized by the Ministry of Domestic Trade and Investment, together with the Sarawak Chamber of Commerce and Ernst & Young. And as my president has said, over the last, since 2004, we have acknowledged approximately 66 outstanding entrepreneurs in Sarawak who have played the role in the past to bring us to where we are today. We'd like to thank all these entrepreneurs for all that they've done for the state. This award that we're going to give out today basically has got three aims. Number one, it recognizes the best in business in Sarawak. In other words, we recognize the prime movers in the state. Two, we recognize the success of up and coming entrepreneurs. And number three, we would like to encourage the development of more future entrepreneurs, and especially the young entrepreneurs in the state. This award emphasizes individual attributes over the performance of the companies that they lead. The awardees must achieve the following things. A, they must demonstrate outstanding leadership, vision, and dedication to intelligent risk-taking. Two, they must exhibit good corporate culture, values, and good human resource development excellence in the organization that they lead. Number three, they must have got a strong corporate social responsibility program in their organization. And four, they must demonstrate that their business model is sustainable. And of course, lastly, we want to make sure that they've been doing well financially as well. For the recipient of this award, the EOIS, it is an opportunity to network with business peers as well as to have access to valuable media coverage, raising personal and company profile. More importantly, it is to recognize them from their peers to say that you have made it. In the past, the winners of, we have nominated winners of this EOYS Sarawak Award to participate in the EOYS Award in Kuala Lumpur, the Malaysia Award. We will normally nominate a champion to represent Sarawak to go to the national awards. And the winner of the national awards will then be representing Malaysia in the Ernst & Young Award in Monte Carlo every year. So we haven't had anybody from Sarawak that actually went to Monte Carlo, but we have got many that have done fairly well at the national level as well. We are honoring several recipients today, and with that, I shall maybe pass it over to MC for you to play the video to show what these recipients have done with themselves. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much to Yang Berbahagia Datuk Dr. Philip Ting. Ladies and gentlemen, before we go to the awards recipients, We are pleased to share with the audience some feedbacks and comments from previous EY, EOY recipients through this video presentation.
The participation within the program has been very enriching because I get to meet many entrepreneurs from different industries.
It's quite challenging and nervous, but I think it has been a very positive one, especially during the interviews.
Very exciting, very thought-provoking, very deep question being asked, and I like that very much as well.
It's occasions like this which allow one to reflect on what's important to them.
I built my company Sunday across ASEAN, but I haven't had the chance of penetrating my home market yet. So it's definitely reminded me to put Malaysia on my roadmap.
Very exciting, especially at the part where this is the first virtual experience for EY program.
I would say it was an exciting journey, getting to know the process on how EY doing it despite all this pandemic fully online.
I believe in Malaysia, EOY is one of the most prestigious awards.
I will advise every entrepreneur to come and get this award. This is not just an award, but also for us to challenge ourselves.
It's a great opportunity to meet people, brilliant individuals.
It gives you a great chance to reflect on your journey and achievements, and also the recognition and exposure is great.
You must have enough story to tell. You must have unique business model to share, and you must have competitive advantages to highlight.
Share your joy. Share the obstacles that you may be encountering and how you overcome them.
Go for it, and you will truly enjoy the outcome of the whole experience and the whole journey.
Be yourself and give it your best shot.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, as mentioned earlier on by Yang Berbahagia Datuk Dr. Philip Ting, let us continue with a video presentation of the Sarawak EOYS 2021 award recipients.
My name is John Yong, and I founded Lafrada Properties with only one mission in mind: delivering comfortable and affordable homes to people and establishing the company as a leading figure in the property industry. I pursued my master in civil engineering, and after working 8 years as an engineer, I decided to better equip myself with business and entrepreneurship skills, so I went on for my MBA. I'm also a registered professional engineer with the Board of Engineers Malaysia and a corporate member of Institute of Engineers Malaysia. Lafrada ventures in projects which emphasize qualities, innovations, and affordabilities rather than sheer size. The secret of my success is teamwork. Having a team which share the same visions is important to propel us towards our goal and objective. In year 2020, we established our branch office in Cebu, and in the first quarter of year 2021, we launched our first project there. With more plans to explore property development opportunity in Sabah and West Malaysia, Lafrada aims to establish strategic partnership through merger and acquisitions. Thus far, Lafrada has unveiled 3 flagship projects with a combined gross development value of over 120 million. 2 are located in Kuching and 1 in Cebu. Lafrada visualizes transforming people's lives through high-quality property development. Our mission is to employ skills and resources from our talented team to provide livable and affordable properties to people that address the needs of societies and enrich people's lives in an environmentally and socially responsible manner.
I was born in 70s and raised in Bintango. I came from a modest traditional Chinese family, having solid value and belief that hard work and determination can achieve the impossible. I was granted a scholarship in civil engineering from Sarawak government to study in UTM, a local university. A couple of years in SP Setia made the greatest impact on my entrepreneurship. In 2009, I returned to Miri, started my own enterprise, Green Summit Development. My first project was developing and constructing 8 units of residential houses. Gradually, a few subsidiary companies in Miri and Kuching, covering core businesses in property developments and construction projects. My conviction in my entrepreneurship is always deliver values in all we do. Our industry is closely reliant to communities in providing conducive living spaces and the well-being. Therefore, I advocate an incorporate social responsibility in all our businesses. What do I see in the future? I see we need to be prepared, evolve, adapt to the new world low carbon economy that is the outcome of imminent climate change, geopolitics, and aftermath of COVID-19 pandemic. In this respect, I have a mission to aspire and inspire my own team and others to embrace embedded ESG strategy at the heart of organizations that is a standard of environmental, social, and governance fundamentals that will be seen as today's responsible businesses operate. To conclude, I have a dream to see a smart building being built in Miri.
From a stainless steel farm in Kota Serahan back in 2014. From there, a processing facility located at a shop lot in Kota Sentosa was opened. We got our first break and joined our very first business expo in Kota Serahan. The response was great, and then we started to participate in more local exhibitions. We traveled all over Sarawak to promote our brand and start to join various programs and competition. In 2016, I joined Rural Business Challenge organized by Kementerian Kemajuan Luar Bandar KKW in West Malaysia and won civic fund to upgrade my processing facility. Only then we moved to a bigger proper facility at Demak Laut Industrial Park Kuching. As we are manufacturing entirely natural-based product, especially from Sarawak, it creates interest not only to locals but international buyers as well. This year, we have expanded our export destination to United States of America, China, Saudi Arabia, and again to Japan. As we are manufacturing essential goods, this was our biggest advantage as product manufacturer. We were operating as usual during the total lockdown. I can say we thrived during this difficult time. Alhamdulillah, we are fortunate and got stronger during this hard time. And also in 2020, we opened our facility to OEM and ODM manufacturing, offering contract manufacturing to many entrepreneurs to develop various products, including their own brand of product from F&B to cosmetic. As demand increases, our community engagement increases as well. We have struggled a lot, and to me this is just a beginning. There are many things to be done in order to succeed. I will continue my journey in promoting natural, premium, innovative Sarawak products and brands to the world, and I hope to be one of the best.
Rewi Hamid Hugo, a Sarawakian of 48 years, has been in business for 23 years in fields spanning property development, oil and gas, financial services, manufacturing, and motorcycle importation and distribution. In Sarawak, Rewi is most known for the property development company he runs as Managing Director of Petrojaya Properties Sendirian Berhad, a niche property development firm he has helmed since 1998. Rewi's Kuala Lumpur-based company, DD Resources Sendirian Berhad, has become the exclusive importer and distributor in Malaysia for global motorcycle brands including Harley-Davidson, Aprilia, Vespa, and Royal Enfield in just 4 years. Beyond Malaysia, Rewi is involved in New Zealand, where financial services, property development, and property investment occupy his business venues. He sits on the board of 2 public listed companies, Thriven Global Berhad and General Capital Limited. Steadfast commitment to Petrojaya Properties since 1998 led Remy to being named Sheda Property Man of the Year. Petrojaya Properties' dedication to serving the native land housing market carved itself a niche and created a brand name synonymous with quality sustainable homes. On this prudently constructed foundation, Petrojaya Properties has ventured beyond its traditional territory and within the development-friendly framework of the Sarawak government has several upcoming noteworthy projects in other parts of Kuching.
We are very grateful for the opportunities Sarawak has afforded us and hope to continue contributing to the state's economic growth, motivated by the state government's development vision based on economic prosperity, inclusive society, and of course, environmental sustainability.
Mr. Lim Arted, a Sarawakian entrepreneur, is the founder and group managing director of Supreme Group of Companies. He is responsible for overseeing the overall operations, strategic business planning, and navigates the direction of the group. Mr. Lim started his career in distribution of dry, frozen, and chilled food in 1984 with the incorporation of Supreme Cold Storage Trading Co. He later incorporated Supreme Cold Storage in 1987, followed by Supreme Food Supply in 1999, Borneo Foodland Cold Storage in 2000, and Supreme Transportation in 2016. On 16 January 2019, the group was listed in the LIB market of Bursa Malaysia. Supreme has successfully positioned itself in the industry as the one-stop supply base for chilled, frozen, and dairy food products with more than 2,000 products. To ensure best quality and best price are served to our consumers, Mr. Lim and his management team have put in place an internal quality control process that includes health certification and halal certification from the relevant authorities. Over the years, Supreme has created hundreds of job opportunities to Sarawakians whilst indirectly improving the level of expertise in the departments of logistics, warehousing, and supply chain within the FMCG industry. Under the leadership of Mr. Lim, Supreme is actively involved in social responsibility and community support activities by participating in the rebuilding and expansion of schools, sponsoring the local NGOs' charity programs, and getting involved in charity sales. In recognition of his effort and contribution to the society, Mr. Lim has been awarded Ali Bintang Sarawak by the Sarawak government and Ali Mangkunegara by the federal government.
Dato' Wong was born in Sibu, Sarawak in 1951. After completing his secondary education in 1970, he started working at the age of 20 in a timber exporting company. A believer in the importance of maintaining a healthy work-life balance, his favorite pastime include big bike riding, golfing, and farming. In 1985, Dato' Wong started a small log exporting company and expanded its operation into downstream processing, producing high-quality plywood and veneer. The company grew into what is now known as Ta'an Group and listed on the main market of Bursa Malaysia Securities in 1999. Dato' Wong places heavy emphasis on sustainability in its operations by getting all FMUs with PEFC certifications and MSPO certification for all the estates and palm oil mills. He pioneered tree replanting R&D in Sarawak by developing fast-growing species such as Acacia, Mangium Superbulk, and Acacia Hybrid. He has also spearheaded intercropping of Kelampayan in peatland or palm estate, producing very promising results. Moving forward, Dato' will continue to explore the unknown and cultivate the next generation of leaders, achieving greater heights for Ta'an Group.
As I look back on all these years, it has been a long journey. I thank Almighty God for His grace, allowing me to survive through the tough times. I would like to share this award with our Executive Chairman, Dato' Ahmad Hamid Sabawi, the Board of Directors and Management Staff of TAAN. My sincere thanks to them, as this is not my achievement alone, but that of my team. Without their excellent and tireless efforts, TAAN Group would not be so successful, and I will not be here today to receive this award. I would like also to take this opportunity to express my appreciation to Sarawak government and all the stakeholders, especially Yang Amat Berhormat Tan Sri Abang Johari. I believe under YIB's leadership, the people of Sarawak will be more prosperous and maju. Thank you.
So ladies and gentlemen, those are the 6 recipients of the Sarawak EOYS 2021. And now, we are pleased to call upon Ms. Wendy Ernest and Yang Berbahagia Datuk Dr. Philip Ting to invite and accompany the Honourable Datuk Amar Haji Awang Tengah Ali Hassan to proceed on stage for the presentation of certificates of appreciation to co-organisers. First, to receive for Sarawak Chamber of Commerce and Industry SCCI, we call upon Yang Berbahagia Datuk Abang Haji Abdul Karim bin Tun Datuk Abang Haji Openg, the President of SCCI. And for Ernst & Young, we call upon Ms. Linda Kwang, partner Ernst & Young, to receive the certificate of appreciation. And next, to present the certificate of appreciation for sponsorship, we invite Yang Berbahagia Datuk Abang Haji Abdul Karim and Ms. Linda Kwang to jointly present the certificate to the Ministry of International Trade and Investment Sarawak to be witnessed by its minister. And for that, we invite Yang Berbahagia Mr. Zulkarnain Masron, the Acting Permanent Secretary of the Ministry, to receive the certificate. Thank you to all dignitaries, and please remain on stage for the awards presentation by our guests of honor in a while. And for that, we are very pleased to call upon once again Ms. Wendy Ernest to invite and accompany the Right Honourable Chief Minister on stage to do the honor of presenting the prestigious Sarawak Entrepreneur of the Year Awards 2021 to the recipients. Ladies and gentlemen, the excitement builds as we approach the presentation of the awards. Even though the pandemic had postponed this ceremony, the organizing committee has not rested until the awards are presented to the recipients today. And we shall begin the presentation of EOYS Sarawak first. Please welcome Mr. John Yong Lok Ping for Emerging Entrepreneur category. Next, we call upon Mr. Hee Sing Lung for Master Entrepreneur category. And also for Master Entrepreneur category, representing Dewan Usahawan Bumiputra Sarawak, please welcome Puan Dayang Sofia binti Abang Taha. Also in Master Entrepreneur category, representing Sarawak Housing and Real Estate Developers Association, we invite Mr. Rewi Hamid Bugo. And next, we call upon Mr. Lim Artet for Master Entrepreneur category, representing Kuching Chinese General Chamber of Commerce and Industry. And also in Master Entrepreneur category, representing Sarawak Chamber of Commerce and Industry, a big hand as we welcome Yang Berbahagia, Datuk Wong Kuo Hie. Congratulations to all the recipients. Thank you to our guests of honor. And as a token of our utmost appreciation and also sincere thanks to our guests of honor, we now call upon Yang Berbahagia Datuk Dr. Philip Ting to present the Right Honourable Chief Minister with a memento to commemorate the occasion today. The memento is in the form of a book basket bearing various very apt titles for our guests of honor's reading pleasure. Thank you once again to the Right Honourable Chief Minister. Please proceed back to your seats as we will have lunch served in a while. Thank you very much.